Welcome back, everybody. This next video is going to kind of go over how to potentially make one of these MSP sharpshooters for free. Yes, I said for free. I've done these videos in the past, but I kind of want to speed up the process and break it down for you based off of just playing the game. Nothing crazy, nothing over the top, but let's get right into it, shall we? So the sharpshooters, we're going to highlight the objectives, the wild card moments, along with just the straight up moments on what cards you can collect. What's kind of different from weeks past, but we're going to start out here with the objectives. So like we've seen in past events, we're going to get an 88 overall sharpshooters player that's untradeable. Sweet. All right. You'll get some collectibles from completing all these different challenges. And you get an 86 overall. It is BND, but all you got to score is 4 goals in general, and then bam, there you go. Any mode, you're going to get an 86, so that way you don't even have to put anything into it, so you can start racking up some stuff. Keep in mind, like bottom left corner goals, bottom right corner goals, top right, top left, 1T goals, between the leg shots, that's going to be brutal. And these are all in squad battles, rivals, or champs. I'm probably going to be doing them in squad battles on rookie. That's how I do things. But out of this, you are getting 188 overall sharpshooter. You are getting 26 collectibles, so kind of keep that in mind. The next thing we are going to highlight and go over to is going to be our moments. So in the moments section, and the reason why I'm going to be highlighting some of this stuff is I'm going to kind of walk you through how to make this. But in your sharpshooter moments, you can get 2 82s, an 84, another 84, along with an 86 sharpshooter player. I heard this Jarvis one can be a pain in the ass. I had multiple people come into the stream today, and they were like, I'm getting really pissed off. And I'm like, well, I've been there. That's the Zetterberg moment. That's why I crafted the last 4 collectibles, so I didn't have to do it. I was getting pissed off with the 1Ts. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you've had issues with this Jarvis moment or if you got in the first time, so you can brag to your friends that you're better than everybody else. Then the last one is going to be the wild card. And the wild card, they switched up a little bit. And I'm completely in favor for it because I'm like, sweet. Finally, we get some additional substance other than just collectibles like we've seen in the past. I'll do the math for you, but hey, 283 team builders. Sweet. There's been new team builders that did come out. And the final one for the 10,000 wildcard points is an 86 overall sharpshooters player. And you get 24 collectibles. So we still get the same 24 collects that we got in the past, but now we're getting a couple bonus tiers. I like it. And it's kind of the same pathway. They're just adding some more collectibles while you're going through it. So, hey, I think it's a win-win. So let's go over. And don't forget, in the store, every single day, you can still get those 5 free collectibles. So that's going to kind of all play into a factor of how you're going to make something for free. So let's walk you through it here. Let's go over to the sets, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it. You're like, hey, I really want this Willie Nylander set. I think it's better than everybody else. It's going to require 3 88-plus sharpshooter players, along with 2 88 overalls just in general. There's a few ways we can get to this for free. But I'm going to walk you through at least what the game's going to give you just by playing it, whether it be moments, whether it be hut champs, rivals, squad battles, and doing the objectives, or wild card. My suggestion, do the moments first, get a free 86 out of it that you can use in your objectives and stuff, and I would do wild card as well. I would knock out those 2 first before you get into the objectives. That way you just have more players when it comes time for that. But by doing it, I did the math for you, so let's just save some time now. So what do you get from playing it? Well, I get 1 free 88 from the objectives by completing it all. So bam, just like that, cross out one of those 88s. Then we go over to the second one. The second one, I'm going to do a combination because between the objectives and the wild card, I get 50 collectibles. So if you use those 50 collectibles, what you can end up doing is throwing them into sets. My personal suggestion is doing this 88 overall sharpshooter player. It takes 30 of them. It's the purple set here. Unless you're colorblind, maybe it's the gray set. But the 88 overall sharpshooter player, it only costs you 30 collects. You get 50 of them. Now, if you spread this out over 2 days, say you opened up your pack today when content came out, and you open up a pack tomorrow, by completing your objectives and wildcard, that's 60 total collectibles with opening up 2 of the daily packs. So that can give you 2 more 88s. So let's pop back over to that Willie Nylander set here. There is 188 just from playing the objectives. My collectibles will give me 2 more 88s. You don't have another 88 lying around, or you don't have another 88. Do not fear. Why? because you get another 86 that I told you about from playing from playing wild card. So you can throw one of these 86s, bam, right in there. And then from moments, you also get another 86. Bam, you can throw right into there. That leaves one sparing, and you're like, okay, where do I get this last 86 from? Well, you get two 84s just from playing the moments. So there's two 84s. And if you have one other 84 plus lying around, which that's probably a lot easier than some of these high-end cards you may have thrown in during the last event or team of the year, just like that, you get the last 86 that you end up plugging into this set to fill that one out to give you another 88. Then just like that, you add in, bam, you get another 88 thrown in there essentially for free. And all you're left with is just 188 plus. And how you can get that? Play Hut Champs. Why do you need a Krill Kaprizov card? Unless you're me, who's going to use them because it's my favorite team. But why are you going to use that Krill Kaprizov card when you have these guys that have maxed out shots and essentially the same speed value as that Hut Champs card? Be patient. By the time you get your rewards on Wednesday, if you don't want to make Willie Nylander, then be patient for week 2 because maybe we'll see like an Ovechkin, a Matthews, or some big name players that I thought we were going to at least see sprinkled throughout week 1. That is my suggestion. There is 4 cards for you just by playing the game that you can get inserted. And if you have an 88 lying around already, maybe from last week's, if you're not using Carlson, bam, throw him on in there. He's done. He's useless at this point, and you already got it figured out and you got it done. That's my suggestion. That's the closest I can say to making it for free. I'm air quoting that. If you play Hut Champs and you get 10 wins, that's how I'm saying you get an 88 for free. If you can't get 10 wins and stuff like that, maybe you have an 88 lying around, or you pull it from doing these different packs, or you get it from the XP reward path now that they extended it. Maybe you get an 88 out of one of those packs. Who knows? But I'm hoping this video helps you out by not having to break the bank, dig into your coins, or find something to make it, okay? I can't stress enough, you can build an MSP for free. And honestly, out of all these, I did a review on the last YouTube video I did, so I think it's very easy to narrow down who you want or who you need. I think if you look at first, second, third, fourth, fifth, first is Willie Nylander. There is no question for me, this is the best player to come out of week 1. Week 2 can be subjective. For me, I had Vince Dunn, followed up by Kyle Connor, Evan Bouchard, and then Seth Jarvis. That's just me. I think it's in that order, but it's also necessity, your favorite players, all that stuff plays into effect. If you like what you saw today, please, please, please hit that thumbs up button. It's the only way I'm going to grow and continue putting out this awesome content for you guys and really learn from it. Give me some feedback. Did this help you out making a card, or at least lining up the order of what you're going to do so you can knock some stuff out? As you can see, a lot of these events are set up the same way. I'm hoping for some better cards going into week 2, so I'm hitting the pause button on this and just using all these cards to hold on, so that way I can knock out the objectives a little bit quicker going into week 2, and I'm hoping we get a big boy MSP. I'm really hoping we get like a Matthews or an Ovechkin. It's time. Like, that is, to me, when you say sharpshooter, that's who I think of personally. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Happy Saturday. And yeah, if you got any questions, drop them down below. But other than that, have a good, safe weekend. Thank you, guys.